Welcome back, guys. It is the Brothers Geek Out podcast, episode 156. Hope you guys have been well and safe. Massive shout outs to everybody who's been showing the support to the channels, man. You guys have been going in on the podcast, on the streaming services. You guys are absolutely awesome. G Man, how's it going, bro? G Man's back in his own reality again. Singapore in his own place, not locked up for 14 days. Bless him. He made it. He made it. He came out. He's a hero, man. He's heroes.
They called me a hero. I was like, I'm no hero. This is basic. I paid like $2,000 Singapore dollars. I chilled. I was a bum. I played video games. I had food, everything, and they called me a hero. I was like, all right, cool. I'll take it. But no, I'm no hero. Yeah, man, back in the crib, bro. It's been 4 months since I've been here. Had to sort out so much shit. My girl's been looking after the place, which has been cool. Some new accessories she bought me, which are kind of cool. These little pillows and whatnot. But yeah, it's been good, bro. It's been good. I mean, the truth is, Monday coming up will be start of reality. I mean, I've been, at home for 3 months. I was in Dubai, Singapore. I was locked in a hotel for 2 weeks, and then this week I kind of took off to chill with my girl and just sort shit out at home. And then Monday is back to reality, work, routine, training, eating right, everything, man, everything. So, yeah, and the Ramadan starts next week. So when I say back to routine, it's going to be a Ramadan routine. But, I need to
Yeah.
train and eat and get back to work and just live normal again, I guess, back to reality world. But it's been good. It's good to be home, man. It's good to be home back here and just, be in my own element, I guess.
No, totally, man, totally. It's good. It's good to see that. It's good to see that happen. Uh, I mean, there's a lot that's happened this week in the geeky world. We're gonna go through a lot of things, but condolences. I think the biggest one that hit me yesterday and was DMX, bro. And I'm gonna
Yeah.
start it off with that because that guy's music was crucial to our growing up into the hip hop industry. And I was reading loads of stuff online, and like there was an article I was reading before Ati sent that link saying that he had passed, where people were saying stop making rumors up. His manager was saying stop making rumors up. The media and social media talking all sorts of shit. And then Ati sent that, and I was like, is this legit? Is this legit? And then it was like, rah, man, the guy was suffering. Hopefully he went peacefully, man, after, but he had his own suffering that he was going through as well. Uh, but yeah, people online have been was horrendous, bro, horrendous, absolutely horrendous. And but yeah, man, bless his soul, man. He played. Legacy will live on. His music will live on for, even though we hear it from time to time. But as soon as you hear a track, you know who it's from. And just the way he was, man. Movies as well. He was, he did movies with Jet Li, Steven Seagal, Exit Wounds, Romeo. Is it Romeo Must Die?
Mm.
Uh, he did a one with Mark Dacascos as well, bro.
That was Romeo Must Die. No, no, no. Exit Wounds.
Exit Wounds. There
Was
was
that
another
Mark
one. No, that was with Steven Seagal, bro. There's another one.
Dacascos? I know Jet Li and Mark.
It's Mark
Mm.
Dacascos, and they fight in fire with Jet Li.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Proper thing.
Which one? I watched it the other day. In fact, I swear I watched it the other day. And him and Eminem done a great soundtrack to it,
Yes,
right?
bro. That's the one. And it had
Uh,
that Tom Arnold guy, that comedian. Hold up, man. I have to find out the name of this. You remember?
Come on. I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Why? I've gone blank. I know I watched it the other day. Shit. Blank. Oh, go and find it. Google it.
So let's find out the movie. So, Exit Wounds, Cradle to the Grave.
Cradle to the Grave. That's it. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Legend.
Anyway.
I agree. I agree, man. This was one of the ones where I felt like he was in my head. He's on my mind. And every time I saw a picture, a meme, or not a meme, but like condolences or not, RIP picture, I was like, damn, DMX. Because I heard ages, and he was had drug problems and all that sort of shit. And then after I sent that message, and I quickly checked online just to double check. And I was like, fuck, DMX. And like I said, it was on my mind. And like you said, it was the music we grew up is a time of music that we were big into hip hop, everything hip hop. We bought every album that came out. We were so
Mhm.
into it at that time. And DMX was a big part of that. You know, he made an impact in our lives, and even if it's a small impact, there's an impact. You know, because rest in peace, Prince Phillips as well, because he passed away. My man, 99 years, I think it was, great life and everything. But I was just saying, like, you know, the reason why I'm not really, there's no impact in my life. Maybe he's done, look, I'm not even saying, I don't know anything about that empire and whatnot and what they've done. But maybe, I'm sure there is shit, right? But nothing impacted
Hold up,
me.
bro. You are
What happened?
breaking. Yep. Connection lost.
Uh-oh. Oh,
Hold
basically.
up, bro. Hold on the line for a second. Don't go nowhere.
I don't know what's going on, but I can hear you, I can see you. Oh, now you've got frozen. Uh-oh.
Yes, we're back, bro.
Are you back?
Cool. Sorry about. And it's
Oh.
still recording. See, I like Skype, bro. Skype don't mess around, bro. Skype's all right. Skype's all right. But yeah, no, Prince Philip, you were saying, bro.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, you know, rest in peace to him. He lived till 90 years old. But I was talking to someone earlier and I was like, look, I mean, I don't, the thing is, DMX made an impact in my life, even it was a little bit, but there was an impact in my life. I remember him, I remember the music, I remember listening to Slippin' and just kind of like, you know, just trying to relate or whatever, just feeling it and whatnot. But Prince Phillips, like I said, look, I don't know anything about the monarchy and all that stuff and what they've done. I've never had interest, which is why I don't know anything, right? All I know is Princess Diana is my queen, but I don't, because there's no impact, there's no emotional impact at all. I'm not, you know, rest in peace, but I'm not gonna express it because there is nothing to, you know, he wasn't inspiring. Even that there's people out there that's never made an impact in my life, but I've seen something and I'm like, that's fucking inspiring, and I'll show a bit of emotion towards it. But I don't know, there's nothing for me to say that he inspired me in any sort of way, so I'm not there. But with DMX, like, there was inspiration back then. There was, you know, he made you feel good with his music, right? Then the stories he would tell within his music were also touching as well. But he made an impact, man. Especially, like I said, in that time of period, that was when I was big into hip hop, from 1995 to 2001. You know, from Pop Biggie and then up to Pun and all that sort of stuff. DMX was a big part of that, man. I was deep into hip hop then. So yeah, man, he was on my mind a lot, man. He was on my mind a lot. I was like, damn, X, you know, 50 as well. That's young, but he was on shit, man. I mean, that's what the problem is. It's not that, you know, it's not that you expect it, but what can you do if he's on shit? And it's unfortunate he was on that. He was going through his own shit, his own demons. But yeah, man, rest in peace, DMX. You know, bless him, bless his family. Hope God can forgive him for his sins. Bless him paradise. Yeah, legend, man. He's definitely a legend in our world, anyway.
Of course, bro. Definitely, he plays a massive part. Yeah, man. So that was the main two. Just want to do a quick shout out to Skype for even connection loss and still recording and saving my things. Zoom, you're basic. That's all I'm saying. I had a massive. I have to say it on the podcast so people know. I had a really interesting conversation with one of my friends called Archer. He's a musician, UK hip hop, probably one of my favorite UK hip hop artists, and corrupt file games. So Zoom, you lose. I'm plugging. Don't message me on Twitter and tell me how can I help you, and then don't even respond to my messages. You're just trying to look like a nice guy, but didn't follow through to actually help me. Fuck you, Zoom.
Basic.
But let's talk about.
Should have tested it. Sorry to cut you, man. But with the new software, new whatever, you know, let's just test it. We'll do our thing, like do a 5 minute test.
It's my fault as well. I pulled a rookie mistake as well because I use Zoom for my work calls, as well. So I thought, you know what, it's pretty good, decent quality. It never drops signal and stuff like that. But like Skype, I think through and through is the one for me. The thing was, I was trying to work out, when you get the boxes side to side.
I know.
Now you get the cut in the middle, which I don't like that look. I want to change it. I want the viewers and the who listen to it to have a better view to say, actually, you know what, I want to watch the show more. So
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let's figure it out. Maybe we test around with it. I know, fuck 'em for now, but maybe we test around with it and see if we can make it work in the future.
run, but for now, fuck you.
Basic. That's interesting. I would love to have heard that, man.
No, it was so good, man. Even if I can pull off the MP3, then at least I can still put the video up on YouTube with images. And then, I know anybody who listens on the podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, then, you don't really see our faces. So it's all I want, man. So I'm gonna continue, but I've spent so many hours last night and this morning to try and work it out. The fact that Zoom are so basic to send me that message and tell me, nah, free account games, you bastards.
Cats.
But yeah, move on. We move on to more geeky stuff. I mean, I got those comics come through the other day, Berserk, which is Keanu Reeves ones. So I know there's issue 2 out already. I need to wait for that. And I'm gonna wait for issue 2, and then I'm gonna start reading it. So that looks really good. As you guys can see, I'm doing a little revamp here. I'm going to put my eBay in the link. And I know some of you who do watch, if you're interested in some Funko Pops, I've got some Funko Pops from my collection that I'm putting in the sale. I'm narrowing down things, so plugging my eBay there. So that's the other part. But let's jump into big news with Netflix, man. Did you hear about it?
Yeah, I did.
So
That
Netflix
deal with Sony.
making a deal. We're going to see Morbius, Venom 2, Into the Spider-Verse all coming onto Netflix, man. That's massive that Sony didn't have that on their own platform.
Yeah. Also, do they have their own platform? That's probably what it is. Do
They
they?
have a
They do?
Sony channel, bro.
Oh, well, maybe it's not as popular, and maybe they wanted big exposure with Netflix because that's the biggest in the game, right? So
Mm.
maybe they just wanted more exposure rather than going head on head with Netflix and all the other ones, Disney and all that sort of stuff.
Make some monies that way.
Yeah, why not? Why not? And plus, they got the rights to those characters. Like, they got so much other content, but in regards to those characters, those popular ones, Spider-Man specifically, why not go head to head with Disney, with Sony, or no, with Netflix? You know what I mean? It just kind of pumps up the value of that character. I mean, the Marvel, Disney, obviously they're kicking themselves from selling it, but they had to, right, at that time. But it brings more value to them, brings more eyeballs, and brings more attention to Sony and their products and the characters they have and all that sort of stuff. But that's big. I mean, I wonder how they're going to do it because like Morbius, when it comes out, is it going to come out on Netflix straight away? Is there going to be a premium Netflix where you got to buy it, like what Disney's doing with their premium movies? Like, I wonder how that's going to be, or is it just going to be cool? Just take it, pull it on there, pull it on, as normal Netflix does, because Netflix always do that, but they always do that with their own content. You know what I'm saying? With their
That's
own
fine.
content, they release it. But this time it's not their own content, and obviously it's a big movie. So
Great.
interesting, man.
No, I'm looking forward to that, man. That's great news. That is great news. We're gonna get some more stuff.
I won't be surprised if one day Disney decide to buy up Sony. Like, fuck it, we can't take Spider-Man back. Just give us everything, and we'll give you another 75 billion or some shit
I
like
wouldn't be
that.
surprised at all, bro. All right.
Mad.
Yeah, no, that's hilarious. They would do, but I swear they got stopped by the government from buying any more companies.
Fucking hell, man. They own everything, man.
Oh, they're smashing it at the moment. They're smashing it. Did you see the trailer to Loki, bro?
Yes. Oh my god, that was good. Yeah, we tried to go live, but there was a miscommunication. That was last week. When was that? That was
Yeah,
this
yeah. I
week.
think it was like early this week, bro. It came out. Very.
That's not, I just got released on Tuesday. I was out of quarantine, and I feel like that was weeks ago. It's mad how time flies, bro. Time don't wait for no man,
No,
or woman or human. Yeah, but that trailer was wicked. It looked awesome. That's gonna
bro.
be sick, and the fact that it relates back to what the ancient one was talking to Bruce Banner about in the end games about the different bro. It goes straight into that, and that's gonna be so good.
I'm interested to see what they're gonna go with. And my main thing is like Owen Wilson. They got a great cast in this as well, yeah, because Owen Wilson looks wicked in it.
Awesome. Love that dude.
And they vibe off each other really well.
I think they will. I mean, the thing is with Owen Wilson, I swear anyone that's with him, he just vibes so good.
Yeah.
He's got that style. He's the type of actor, like most movies, when you see him, you're like, oh, I want to watch this, because
Yeah, yeah.
he's just got a vibe about him. You just like his
Gilbert Taylor,
movies.
bro, is still one of my favorite films.
Yeah.
He was absolutely wicked in that movie. It's
Yeah.
so basic, it's unbelievable. But Gilbert Taylor, guys, if you haven't seen it, shit is hilarious. It's one of my top 10 funny films. I've got to say. When it comes to
Hilarious.
comedies, he's there in that league. Uh,
But yeah, that was a good trailer, and there's loads of things to pick up. I'm so interested. The main thing I want to see is that scene he's with Natasha, with Black Widow. I want to see what the hell's going on there.
you
Is
think
he in
that's
the
her?
soul? What's that, sorry?
You think that's her?
It looks like her. It looks like her, man. I mean, it looks so much like her. Um, and I was thinking about this, like, how come none of the Avengers got pulled up on this? But yeah, they fixed the timeline, right? That was the whole point.
That's
He didn't fix the timeline. He, whatnot. He's gone out and. But the thing is, though, hold on a second. He used the Tesseract. I'm trying to think. He didn't go in time. He used the Tesseract to disappear, but because he used the Tesseract, he messed up the timeline. That's what it was, right?
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because I was thinking, how did he go back? How did he use the Tesseract to go back in time? But he didn't. It's just he used it to escape, which messed up that timeline. Bro, it's gonna be good. I can't wait, man. Marvel's killing it. I know we're gonna talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier in a bit, but bro, so far they have not let down at all. So this is gonna be another great show.
Yeah, without doubt, bro. I'm looking forward to it. It's definitely going to be a. I'm gonna like the humor. I'm gonna like where they're gonna take it. This is gonna be like like we got One Division, and it was more of a kind of mystical. There's something else. It was like it was a mystery, that show. Then you get Falcon and Winter Soldier, which is like all action packed shit, and then it goes back into kind of like other world stuff. Because now
Mm,
it's expanded the universe massively, bro.
yeah.
It's a massive thing there. Another trailer dropped this week, which was really cool, and I enjoyed as well. Space Jam 2, the New Legacy. New Legacy is called.
Mm.
What did you think, bro?
Yeah, it looks good, bro. It looks awesome, and I think the original was always awesome. I remember going cinema watching that with Michael Jordan. That was awesome. Just Bugs Bunny and the whole
Mm.
Warner Brothers Looney Tunes. Are they Looney Tunes? I think
Yeah,
they're Looney Tunes, right? All of that into the in the universe. This one's gonna have more. I think with this whole universe thing, I won't be surprised. Someone posted a picture with Joker there and so many other characters in this. So I reckon this will have a lot more.
this
But
is
I
gonna.
remember the first ever
Yeah.
CD we ever bought. You remember? It was the soundtrack to Space Jam. Hit My, yeah, Be Real, Busta Rhymes, LL Cool J. Who was it? Cannabis. Was it
Yeah.
Cannabis? Yeah, bro. Was it Cannabis? No, I made that up.
No, I don't think it's Cannabis, but I've been listening to Cannabis a lot recently. But yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
Cannabis.
But great soundtrack. That was the first CD we ever bought. Remember that we bought that little
Get
um
stuff.
Ghetto Blaster. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
First CD player. Bro. Anyway, the music was awesome. I don't know if I don't know if this will have a great soundtrack like that. Again, I don't think so.
Nah.
For my preferences.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun. I hope they keep it as fun and interesting. This time he turned into a cartoon, so I don't. That's interesting.
Mhm.
I liked what they did before with Michael Jordan's one.
Don't you think
Uh,
they held that back though?
they should have held that back.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know with the. I don't know. I'm to be honest with
They
you, I'm
give
just
too much
open.
away, bro. It's too much.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, with Space Jam, I'm open to just accept whatever. I'm not too invested.
Yeah.
Maybe if it was something I was fully invested, maybe I might do. But I'm not too invested. But I'm excited to see it. I mean, no doubt about it. I'm gonna go cinema to watch that. When does it come out? What is it? July or something?
July, yeah. July.
No doubt about it, I'm gonna watch that. I don't know much of. The crazy thing is, Michael Jordan was so impactful. Even though I don't follow basketball, I knew
Who it was.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I still don't know shit about basketball, but I know what the fuck's his name? I see, I don't even know.
LeBron James.
LeBron. Sorry, my bad. I know the name, but I don't. I haven't watched basketball at all, so I have no idea. Anyway,
Of course. I mean, I'm on the same boat. We're going back on nostalgia where you're right. Jordan was massive, bro. He's like Michael Jackson of the basketball world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why it plays a big part.
And then you
But
got the whole
water.
Bugs Bunny and whatnot. So I'm going for all of that stuff too.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be fun. I think they're gonna expand it and try and take it. Obviously, they're gonna take it to new levels. It had who else was in it? Who was the main dude? The main bad guy looking
Yeah.
dude? Who's it?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, and he's awesome too. So yeah, of course, I'm gonna go watch that, man. Looks awesome. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun movie, no doubt.
Definitely. Deadpool animation, bro.
I read something. Ryan Reynolds might be doing a Deadpool animation for Disney Plus or Disney Star, I guess. For Deadpool, it might be thing. And I think Marvel should be doing more animations. I mean, they don't really invest too much in their Marvel animation cartoons. I mean, the Wolverine and the Hulk ones were awesome. So they should
But
be doing more.
different company in it. So now, I mean, I don't even know when they're gonna bring out the what ifs.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yes, yeah, because they're gonna be awesome too. But yeah, I don't know. I saw that. I mean, I think we want more Deadpool. I think who doesn't want more Deadpool? I mean, Ryan Reynolds was freaking born for that character. He's so awesome. He plays it so well. Looking forward to seeing him. I want to see him interact with some of the characters that we got in the MCU. I mean, that's gonna be hilarious, bro. Could you imagine him just annoying?
Bro,
What's
with the
that?
MCU. It's gonna
Yeah,
be mad.
That's what I'm saying. Him finally, probably with Spidey or with Hulk or finally with Wolverine or something. You know, what I mean, Marvel ain't gonna hold back. They're gonna pull it all in there. So him, the Punisher, whatever, man. Like, hopefully they give us what we need to see, man, because that's gonna be awesome.
No, of course, definitely, without a doubt, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, man, they need it. We need an animation of it, and every time I see him in other animations, he's awesome. So
Yeah, in that one where Hulk versus Wolverine and Deadpool was in there. He was hilarious in that.
yeah, he was very good, very good, very good. Uh, you saw a movie yesterday, bro. Tell
I
us.
saw a movie yesterday. Yes, I did. Mortal Kombat came out, bro. I didn't even realize it came out until a day before. I saw something on Facebook. I was like, holy shit, it's out. And then I booked it straight away. I watched it yesterday. Awesome, bro. It's
Yeah,
awesome. So good. I mean, listen, man. Fun, very violent, nostalgic, and then a little bit of cheese was added to it as well, which made it fun, which was made it fun. But it was awesome. Just like the trailer kind of blew you away. I'm not saying the whole movie will blow you away, but what I loved about it is it was very violent. It was Mortal Kombat style violent. Characters will look the way they did, and also it got to the point. It wasn't really a waste of time. It just got to the point really, and I like that about it. I mean, I think it didn't have to explain much about the story. I didn't need no crazy story. It's two different realms, more combat thing, tournament or whatnot.
yeah.
Whoever wins, if he wins, they rule the earth, all that sort of shit. Got to the point. Cool. Here's Earth's champions, who are the characters that you've seen in the trailer,
Mm-hmm.
and then they added a couple of extra elements, I guess, but the nostalgic of the fatalities and whatnot was crazy. And Sub Zero was awesome. Scorpion was that's my dude, bro. He looks wicked. Oh, it was good. Liu Kang was good. Raiden, all of them, man. They looked good. They looked the part, and like I said, it was violent as Mortal Kombat should be. Kano was man in the match. I don't want to spoil it. I won't spoil it, but he was awesome. He was hilarious, bro.
So
Like
he's the guy
you,
who was in Superstore.
yeah, the pharmacist.
Yeah,
It's him. Bro, Kano was hilarious. I'm not gonna say no more, but I just didn't he kept the movie funny, the whole film.
yeah.
And he's still a badass, whatever he is, right? But they really I never gave a shit about Kano ever in the video games. In this, I was like, oh my god, I want to see more Kano. Um, so yeah, Mortal Kombat, bro, check it out. It's awesome. Like I said, and they really I want to see more. I want to see more. They left me at a point where I was like, yeah, I would definitely see more of this. I definitely want to see more of this. So hopefully they expand on it and they do bring us more. So Mortal Kombat, check it out. Check it out. It's
It's
awesome.
good when a movie can do that. It's always delightful when you want to see more. So the directors and the people that put it together did a good job. That's the main thing. If you could do that to a person to come back to the cinema to watch it online or whatever, you've made a fan there. You know what I mean?
That's it. And you stuck to the source. The source is the video game, right? As long as you have elements of the video game, as long as the characters look like the way they should do, then you're on the right path, and that's the main thing. And then all the powers, because the original, the one they made back in the days, which they always do, they make a movie, was basic at the time. But maybe that was technology. Maybe that's a restraint of technology
Yeah.
and
It
all
was
that
a
sort of
same
stuff.
technology. Writers are not the same as they used to be. Producers are not the same. Because now you've got fans making this.
Yeah,
Think about the
exactly.
gap, bro. So this is the gap. Back then, when the game came out, you've got studio executives that are not into gaming. They're old school. All they do is just throw money, so they could get anybody on a project saying, "Listen, I heard this game is doing good. I want to see a movie of it. Here's some money. Go make it." There wasn't that much controlling what was happening. And you had directors that were not fans, you had writers that are not fans of these characters. And then when you do something like this, where you have a fan base and then you have an actual guy who was playing Mortal Kombat at 11, 12 years old, so now he's 30 and he's like, I want to direct a movie.
Mm.
Get people like that, man. You're going to get something that's going to connect with the crowd because he's a fan of it as well. So when
Yeah,
we watch Marvel stuff, everybody that works on those projects, they love Marvel comics. They love Stan.
yeah,
They love the characters. They love Spider-Man. That's why the movies have so much heart in it because these people actually genuinely love this product. You know what I mean? And the same thing with the DC stuff, man. Zack Snyder, he loves those characters, man. He sees them as his mythological Greek gods. You know what I mean?
mm.
When you see his stuff, bro. Well, I mean, we've seen it. Like, it's magical what he does. He's a fan, man. He loves this shit. But people just kind of mix it up along the way. Studios will try and get involved.
It's crazy. But this movie, like I said, man, and each of the characters, you get to know each of the characters. Like there's a good amount of time for you to get to know each of the characters a little bit and have a little connection with all of them. Like I said, the one character that I thought that I wouldn't give a shit about was Kano, and I wanted to see more of Kano. I don't want to spoil it, but he was just hilarious. That's all I'm saying. Like he throughout the whole film just got me busting up. Like I'm laughing, almost like a comedy movie. I'm spoiling it. I shouldn't say too much. Just watch it. Watch it.
No, no, we'll do.
But it
When it
was
comes
good.
out,
It was
we'll
really good, and I definitely want to see more of Mortal Kombat. Keep that same kind of energy, that same kind of violence. Scorpion, that dude, bro, he's a real samurai. I should learn his name. I think I've said it before, but the main dude, the Japanese guy, I should learn his name. He looks fucking awesome. If I saw him on the street, I'd probably just bow to him. Just I know, even though he's an ordinary dude, I'd probably have to just bow to him and say, "I'm sorry, don't touch me, don't hurt me." He's true samurai, man. I don't care. He must, whether he is or not, he's definitely got samurai lineage
no,
in his
he.
family.
I was gonna say
You don't want to
is,
assume.
his name is. Hopefully, I say this right, man. Oh, Hiroikyo. Hirokio.
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 Hirokio. Hiroki Sanada.
Hirokio Sanada-san. All
Yeah.
right. Well, yeah, he just looked awesome. He's one of them dudes where like he's a samurai. I don't give a shit. His face comes from a samurai descent. Um, he's so awesome. Yeah, he plays it well, and yeah, man, it's sick. And all this time, I always thought back in the days, I always thought Scorpion was a bad guy. He
Mm.
the good guy, man, this whole time. Or maybe they flipped it on us. But anyway, check it out, bro. And the animation was good. The way they used their powers was awesome. Sub-Zero was brutal and awesome. Yeah, man. There was no holding back. I don't think there was any holding back. So I hope they keep the same energy and keep going.
I'll check that out. They started production on Black Adam today. Started filming
The Rock's big on it, man.
as well. The Rock is wanting to produce Man of Steel 2.
Oh, he's powerful, man. He's a powerful dude. Like you know what I mean? Like people like him. He's got a lot of influence, man. If he's even trying to restore the Snyderverse. He's a part of that, man. He wants that, right? So, bro, listen, having people like him on board, maybe it will help. Maybe he can make some talks to the studios or whatever and say, make that shit happen. He's been fighting for Henry Cavill's Superman to be in this movie for so long and make a thing, you know what I mean? So you never know, man. You never know. Like, I read something today, and this might be false, this might be bullshit, it might be a random poll, but a poll was taken, and it says 46% of people want to see The Rock as the president, right? So
Damn.
if that is one thing, then that means that people want to be influenced by him, man. They wanted they wanted to run the countries, and so why not let him, make Black Adam and produce Superman 2 and restore the Snyderverse, man. Be a part of that. That's big, bro.
And of course, definitely, and more rumors as well with the Snyderverse kicking off. Like, well, just getting Justice League out there, bro. It's made such a big impact on all the people that worked on that project. Everybody got their own little redemption out of it as well. So I'm really happy for them all, man. And I love the movie, bro. I absolutely adore it. For me to go back and watch all these like different parts, it's just moist, man. Absolutely love it. So moist. I'm gonna watch it in black and white. There's a black and white version, so I'm gonna watch it in that probably during the week sometime. But I'm gonna watch it in parts.
Yeah, I watched it twice already. I could definitely do it again. Brilliant. I mean, loads. I haven't heard anyone come out of it and say that it was like shit. Some people might say, yeah, it was alright. It was good and whatnot. No one's come out and said it was completely shit. And that's saying a lot. For a 4-hour movie and whatnot, and especially because of the vibe of it. People don't really like the DC stuff just because it has a different color tone and all that sort of stuff. But like I said, the Snyderverse has opened up so many possibilities and so many stories that I want to see, man. Like that Batman Nightmare story is a movie that people will love to see.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? They should bank off this shit, man. Why not just? I don't get it. I don't know how it works. They should just bank off it, man. But yeah,
with that, because he had creative freedom to do most of it. I know there was a little issue at the end because he couldn't use Green Lantern, so he used Martian Manhunter instead to drop him into the story. But fucking hell, man, we would have got a Green Lantern in this, man. And Jon Stewart he bought characters that he knew that were gonna resonate with the people, bro. You know what I mean? So
100%.
I'm really happy for the way he works and his vision as well. You know what I mean? So I hope. Let's see what happens, man. We never know. We live in a world now where we never know. Who would have thought it would happen? You know what I mean? We're coming from a background where we were excited about the cartoons and movies, and when the movies came out, you're like, oh my god, these characters are on the big screen now. You know what I mean? So that appreciation of seeing something where a director and a studio made some really bad choices and released a film that you can't believe you actually released that. Like you can't believe you did that to us, man. God damn, you lost my trust. You know what I mean?
That's it. It's probably the same reason why Chappelle left the Chappelle show. Like same thing, studio saying don't do this, don't say that, do that, and he's like, fuck this, I'm out. You know what I mean? Like, and maybe they can learn something from this, man. Take away some learnings, man. Like shit, okay, maybe we should have just listened to Snyder. Maybe this project we'll just give it to Snyder. We'll get involved with other shit. You know what I mean? Like maybe hopefully they can learn from it. Like, because it'd just be silly if you don't learn from what just happened, basically.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, hopefully, man. I want to see more. And The Rock, anyway, in Black Adam, he's going to be awesome. The Rock really takes everything serious. Every time. And the reason why I say he takes it serious, like, if you follow his Instagram, man's in the gym, 4 a.m., 3 a.m., like, getting pumped for this movie. Like, he's putting the work in, and that's his way of putting the work in. He's going to do the part, he's going to do the acting, he's going to do all that sort of shit. But his physical appearance, his physical presence, he don't fuck around, man, and he puts the work in. He done that for Hobbs and Shaw. He's doing that for this. He puts the work in. I love the guy's work ethic. You can't fault his work ethic. It's the best.
I wonder what time he goes to sleep, bro.
Bro, I reckon he's one of them dudes that do 4 or 5 hours and like, cool, I'm good, got a little rest. Let's get back to it. I don't think he.
Mark Wahlberg's routine as well. Remember?
Yeah, he still goes to bed at 7, wakes up at 2, and gets cracking.
Mm.
It's crazy.
It's a good time, It's the best time.
They're awesome. They're awesome. I mean, I need to get back. I mean, Ramadan's coming up, so I'm not going to do my mornings. But I do after the Ramadan. Let's see. I might get back into my mornings or whatnot. But end of the day, it's the work ethic that they put behind it, man. It's the Rock's inspiring, and he's so lovable. I swear he's the dude, bro. Love that dude.
No, definitely, definitely. All right, before we hit the main topic, bro, let's talk about this Bomber Class 19-inch Hasbro Optimus Prime, bro. Did you see it?
Oh shit, the one that you've been sending around, yeah. And then, bro, what? So tell me about it, man, because I thought you were showing me something from the 80s, but this is new, and it's an AI, right? It's an AI robot.
So it's controllable via mobile phone or voice commands. It fucking moves and shit, transforms back into the truck,
I have to
transforms
get
over.
that myself,
Is
bro.
this? I was like, Kevin Smith's reviews on there, bro. Watch that. Kevin
Yeah,
Smith gets fucking more, bro.
imagine.
Ah, you bastards, man. This is how you draw people in, bro. Taking my monies, man.
How much
When,
does that thing go for? Do you know?
huh?
How much
I
it go? How much?
haven't been shown at the moment yet, so I need to double check. It's probably on for pre-order. I'm gonna check, but bloody hell, man, that's moist, bro. Any kid from the 80s who is coming close to his 40s now must have just busted a nut because when I saw that clip, I was like, "Is this graphics?" And then I saw Kevin Smith, and I was like, "This shit is real, man. What the fuck?"
So sick.
The thing fights and speaks, and man, oh, that was actually awesome. That's actually quite refreshing to see now that you're gonna get toys that are interactive, bros. Like, ah, it's moist. It is moist.
The AI, bro. I was watching. Did you watch that? What's that thing that came up on Netflix? Come on, bro. It must have popped up on your Netflix about AI and privacy. Oh, come on.
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about, right? And I was talking to Jakob about it and stuff. I mean, just by watching that, and I know there's a lot of privacy and whatnot. That show was about the privacy and facial recognition and loads of other shit. But just watching that and just comparing it to the way AI is evolving. I mean, bro, as you said, this transform, bro, it's a transformer toy that transforms automatically. You don't have to. It does it
It,
automatically. Like, bro, that's ridiculous. It's crazy. It's like, it's crazy, man. I don't know. This is nuts.
5,000 pieces, bro. 5,000 pieces.
Is that what it's made out of?
6 microchips in it.
Whoa, that's mad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's AI, man. That's gonna kill people, bro. It's gonna come to that. We're getting to that.
The thing
Oh,
is, yeah,
oh,
this is what that Netflix documentary was about. I can't remember the name, yeah.
it's all right.
But
I know what you're talking about now.
yeah, it was what they determined and what they research found was the AI that has been done. Because AI is based on data, previous data. It's based on history and data and whatnot. So the AI has actually been biased and is racist. You wouldn't believe it. It's actually biased and racist based on many things because, unfortunately, unfortunately the way things have been in the past, the AI and that data has been put into the AI and the algorithm to whatever to think of itself, but it's using that data. So, for example, in the UK, they were using police were using facial recognition,
Mm.
whatever, and it was mostly picking up and miss it will capture someone's face and misplace them with another criminal, but it's mostly happening to black people and brown people and stuff like that. A lot of these in Brooklyn, I think it was they to get into a building, the project building, bro. No, we're not talking about rich people, the projects and whatnot. They took facial recognition and shit like that, and they're saying that they use it on poor. Like you'd always think, oh, AI is going to go straight to the rich people. No, they use it on poor people first and to see if it works and all this stuff, and they use it on rich. But somewhat, like I said, most of these things it turned out to be biased and racist. The woman from MIT, she tried to create a facial recognition thing and it didn't work. So when she put a white mask on, it worked, and that's because the faces that the AI has already got stored in, and I never realized this, but it's mostly recognizes white faces, and the data behind it is mostly white people and whatnot.
Mm.
So AI, I mean, I think it's a great documentary because it's showing like hopefully that it will develop and then that shit is, but because it's based on history,
Mm.
so they'll pump more of a history in it. Anyway, I say that because I made a joke. I was like, shit, if Terminator and shit does happen, AI are gonna go straight for black people and Muslim people and brown people and shit because it's already biased and whatnot. But if that's the way, if that show is saying that it's biased, then that's what happened, bro. The fucking robots will think, hold on, we need to kill these black people and brown people first, because they're the ones that's coming up as bad. So let's hope that AI Terminator doesn't come true, because it's coming straight for us, bro. It's gonna be us and John Connor and shit riding our bikes, big truck chasing us. Watch the doc. Why have I forgot it, bro? If you could pull it up, I don't know what it's called. Um,
Oh, no, let's see.
me and my fish brain are completely forgot. But check it out, man. It's very interesting. But hopefully this will lead to
Sure.
the involvement.
10 minutes of it, and I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna come back and watch this."
It was good.
Well, I can't find it now, but I'll check it out. They put some
Yeah.
movies on Netflix now, man. I'm having a game, man.
Yeah. Check it out. Oh, you know what? I know, and that has both. Just to finish up on that, I find out the price, man. I might check that out. But Netflix, I watched a film called Thunder. What do they call Thunderbolt? Something. Here I go with my fish brain. I can't remember shit. It was a comedy superhero movie. It had Jason Bateman in it and that lady
That Melissa, something.
Melissa something, the comedy one. It was hilarious, bro.
Troops,
What's that?
Thunder Troops, or something.
That's it. Yeah. It was hilarious. It was stupid as hell, but it was hilarious. Jason, I don't want to spoil. Well, it doesn't matter. But Jason Bateman had these crab hands. His villain name was the Crab, and boy, it was hilarious.
I'll have
It
to check
was
it.
super stupid, but it was just funny. You know what I mean? Like it's one of those movies you just sit down and watch it in the background and whatnot. But Jason Bateman and his crabness was giving me jokes, bro.
Yeah.
So do check that one out too.
Yeah, we'll do, definitely, definitely. All right, man. Let's get on to
We
the
do
main
this
event, bro. The main event.
main event.
The Falcon and Winter Soldier, episode 4, guys. Oh my god! Like these, they know what they're doing. Marvel are really good at what they do. They do character. I swear they do character things. Anyway, Kurt Russell's son, you're basic, bros. You're basic.
Well, first of all, bro, he's getting death threats in real life, so people are basic.
That's bad. That's bad.
That's bad.
That's
The
bad.
guy's playing a character that's supposed to be hated and blah 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 blah, and real human beings in the real world are sending him death threats. People are ridiculous, bro. So first of all, people are basic.
Yeah,
You idiots need
you're
to.
basic. You guys, oh, come on, man. The character he plays has to be that character. Okay, it's a shame that he's doing this part, but no, man, that's wrong. For the toxic fans, you guys are wrong. For the toxic
Ridiculous.
fans, you guys are wrong. But that aside, bloody hell, what an episode, bro!
What an episode! Brilliant, fucking brilliant, bro. I don't know what to say, bro. That episode gave us a lot. You know, spoiler alert to everyone if you haven't seen it, but I'm going straight to the end, bro. That's the first time the Shield. Okay, let's be real. Steve killed a few people, couple of hundred probably. So that Shield does have death on it.
Yeah.
But this is the first time the Shield had blood on it, and also I'm not gonna say the blood was innocent because they're part of a group sort of thing, and Falcon, he's trying to speak to him. He kind of relates, you know what I mean? They're kind of like, how do I pull it? Quicksilver and Wonder, right? That's how Steve sees them, right?
That's right.
So Sam's seeing them in the same sort of light. So that's what I'm saying. Like, but the way he killed that dude and there was blood on that shield. That was the first time there was blood on that shield. It's been misrepresented bad. And it was fucking brilliant. It was done so good. So good.
Baron Zemo is a character I'm liking more and more as well. And it's really cool the way he intervenes, the way he's quite a smooth character, you know.
Very smooth.
You know, his Turkish delights and his strawberry teas and shit like that.
Lovely jacket. His jacket, which is awesome with the fur.
He's a really good character. I can see where he's coming from. I think the time he's been locked up has made him more optimistic about things and the way he carries on. He's good, man. I like him. He's a good character, man. But these flag smashers, you know, you get to see the serum that they took from Mandrapore, causing some drama with that guy, the Power Breaker, which I need to find out more about. he's another character, and you know, Zemo shoots that girl, Viles he breaks. You know, he's got a good point, and I agree with him. Man, why did he have to get one of them?
John Walker. I mean, we were waiting for that. We were waiting for that
Yeah.
to happen. And it goes back to Captain America 1 with the first scientist. Remember, he was saying, like, this serum will make good great and bad worse. And it elevates or escalates your character and who you are. And that's what it's done to him, man. Because we all saw John Walker, like, he's taken advantage of being Captain America. He's taken advantage of this shield and this thing that he has. Remember the episode
It
before?
feels
He's like,
like
do you know?
the thing is, I know that he feels like he needs to prove something.
Yeah. Well, there's that too. And also, I think, and they haven't really touched on this, but he's a war veteran, and I think there's PTSD and shit on his side as well. I mean, they haven't really touched on that, but Steve, for example, he went in pure-hearted, and he had good values, all that sort of stuff anyway. But say if, for example, he went to war, came back, then they gave it to him, he might have been fucked up, like with PTSD
No,
and shit.
that's
I
true.
don't know. But they haven't touched on that. But I feel like he might have some of that shit. But anyway, in the comic books, he's supposed to go on that rampage and whatnot. I think his parents died in the comic books, so he goes on a revenge rampage, I think. But bro, I mean, his boy. What's his boy's name? Star. No,
Or something.
yeah, something like that. He got killed. He was great. In this episode, I liked him. He was a voice of reason. Um, he was a voice of reason, and he gave Sam like that time. Like, let Sam go speak to him. And I don't know, man. I think this episode is showing more obviously the demise of the Shield and what it represents and brutality like that's been happening in the world, the real life world, by an authority figures and whatnot. But also Sam, I think this is the transition period of Sam probably seeing that, one, he's ready. I think he's ready because the way he judged these characters is exactly how Steve would have judged them, like wanting to talk to them first. And two, I think, the Shield, he was thinking maybe I should destroy it or whatnot. I think now he might be more ready to take it, not just to be Captain America and that responsibility, which I think he's leaning to, but more to protect it as well. It's like,
That's right.
if he didn't give it away, this shield would not have blood on it now.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? So there might be that element too. Is like, I need to actually protect it and do justice, because when I gave it to the government, they fucking fucked it up, and that's ultimately his fault for giving it away. But he might want to protect it now, and I think, like I said, he's transitioning well, man.
Yes.
You can see it, man.
Definitely. To see Bucky in Wakanda, it was good to see that, and the characters have come together again. That scene with Bucky not being under control of Hydra anymore was quite emotional.
Yeah.
She was like, "It's time. We gotta try this now. Don't worry, I won't let you hurt anybody." He didn't want that to go through because he was scared that he was still programmed. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
that was a quite touching scene. But then the way they bust up Cap and his boy, man, and he was like, "They're not even super soldiers, but they just know how to fight. Fight with honor, man."
Destroy them. I love the way Bucky and Sam were just sitting back watching. Like, do we do it? Like, let him get beat, and they really chiefed him up. But I think that was all brilliant because it just kind of just led up to him taking the serum, because he was questioning it, right? Remember, he was asking his boy, "Do you think I should take it?" Da, 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 da. But it was all things leading up to that, and he was like, "Man," and bro, the way she at the end, remember, she kicked the shield up like Steve did in Winter Soldier, bro. That was awesome. That was sick. That was, bro. This is how good these shows are, man. Wakanda. It doesn't. This is how good it is. It didn't have to be Black Panther. May you rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. It didn't have to be Shuri. It was just, and it wasn't even Michonne. Sorry, I'm calling her Michonne. It's not. That's her Walking Dead name. But it wasn't even her. Was Okoye, right? It wasn't even Okoye. It was second in charge, bro. And I was still moist. That's how brilliant Marvel are with building their characters. Like, let's throw them in there, and everyone's like, "Oh shit," and you still accept it. Whereas in the past or whatever, like if they didn't build them properly, you'd probably like, "Why are they there? Why isn't it Shuri? Why isn't it a different Black Panther?" Some shit like that. You know what I mean? That's how freaking good Marvel are, man. They're so good at character building in this universe. They're making sure everyone in this universe who needs to be known is known, and I love that, bro, because I didn't need to see Shuri, I didn't need to see Okoye, I didn't see any Black Panther or anything. They were freaking amazing as it is. That's awesome. I love that.
No, it was really good, really good, really good. I'm looking forward to next week's episode, man. 2 more left.
I want to see 2 more. That's crazy, man. I want to see. I hope they touch more on Isaiah. Is it Isaiah?
Yeah.
I hope they touch more on that. And I have this feeling Steve's gonna make an appearance. I have a feeling, bro. At the end, Steve's gonna make. I don't know, man. It's gonna. I have a feeling that Steve's gonna come in. Old Steve, obviously. There's some. I mean, there's no rumors, and thank God there's no rumors of like special characters, because WandaVision, even though I loved it, man, that rumor of someone special coming in was just like nobody. Who was it? There was nobody there. So I don't want to. I'm glad there's no fucking rumors.
Everybody was on it, bro, and that's what I love about them doing the TV shows. They've got the audience reaction, bro. The audience are making theories, bro. You know how special that is to be a part of. Say, imagine it was right. You know what I mean? Like with the Mandalorian. There was no rumors. There was no speculations. We didn't know what the fuck was gonna happen. As soon as that X-Wing came through, bro, anybody who loves Star Wars fucking shit their pants, bros. You know what I mean? They just, what the fuck? Because it was a good thing. So I think that's what they need to go with. Like, I think that was the problem with WandaVision, was people are trying to make too much things. Just watch it for what it is, and when it happens, then be excited about it.
But that's the.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, but that's the good thing about. That's the thing though with these Marvel comics. There's so much speculations you can make because there's so much source material from back in the day, so it could link in so many different ways. People are gonna have no choice but to make, certain rumors and whatnot. But I just don't know how the WandaVision rumors got so big where we actually believed it. You know what I'm saying? Like someone's gonna show up. So anyway, I'm glad there's none of that in this one because I've got no expectation. But I have this feeling Steve's gonna show up. I mean, when Mark Bernardin said it weeks ago, that he just sees this scene with old Steve and Isaiah sitting together having a conversation. I love that idea. I want that. I really want that because this whole season's touched on it, and it is fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, and hopefully they touch on it. I want to see more Isaiah. I want to see the episode where man, even if they done these little episodes of where Isaiah goes to fight Winter Soldier, that little scene there. Bro, that's a whole episode. I would love to see that. I would love to see a whole show on Isaiah, bro.
Yeah, definitely. It's an interesting character.
Very interesting.
And now they popped it in here, bro. You never know, bro. Now we're in times where we never know what we're gonna see. So, no, awesome, absolutely awesome. I'm excited, very excited. And then, yeah, shattered, bro. Actually, hold up.
Yeah.
Remind me before we log off. Let me see if Alara's. We'll bring her over.
Yeah, let's do that. I haven't seen her in a while. I need to catch up with her. But yeah, it's 2 a.m. here, man. I'm tired myself. I did get my new, I'm just a little excited. I got my new Samsung S21 Plus Ultra Phantom. But bro, I'm still messing around with it. But this phone is sick. I mean, I'm not really a tech geek. I don't know much about it. But the camera is sick. You saw what I sent you the other day. Camera's sick, bro. Sick.
Get some photos. Get some photos done.
Bro, like when I just take a picture of my apartment's not too big, but when I take a picture of it from here, it captures everything. Oh, I love it, bro. I love it. Like I'm not a tech geek, and I'm not familiar with photography and all that sort of stuff. But just to see the wide lens and the zoom, oh my god,
moist. Moist.
I need to mess around with it more though, but. So far, the phone's been awesome.
Man, you got to start downloading some apps and start using some of them editing apps so you can do some stuff.
I need to learn more about it and stuff. I get very lazy with the apps that I got. I just take what I got, and I'm not very creative with my phone and all that sort of stuff. Like it's got beautiful screensavers animated, and I'm like, oh, you know what? Maybe I want a Marvel or DC one. I want something geeky, but animated. I really want one of those ones. I want to try and find one.
Downloads those good ones.
Yeah, I want a good one. I saw some samurai ones. Maybe I'll get one of those. But I wanna try and take advantage of this phone and its all its capabilities, because I don't do that, and I'm a bit of a spoiled prick. I get these phones from work, so it's not like I pay for them and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like I want to value it.
What was the reason that you put down? Because I remember you put it in the group and everybody was trying to give reasons.
Oh, I asked. I had to make a business case. I remember asking the group, "Hey boys, give me some ideas." I ended up just making up some shit, man. That I just need to do emails, and my new phone, my current phone is not operating properly, which is perfectly operating fine. But to be fair, the battery does die quick. But my boss saw right through it. He's like, "Yeah, all that bullshit approved." I'm like, "All right, thank you, thank you very much." Yeah, I don't know. Like I say, man, I'm spoiled when it comes to mobile phones because I haven't paid a bill in 10 years or something, and I get all these new phones and shit. Anyway, I shouldn't be exposing this shit on the podcast or whatnot. Thank you, Dow Jones.
Take it
Thank
easy,
you.
man. Thank you, thank you,
Hey,
thank
it
you.
was my 13-year anniversary at Dow Jones, just the 10th of April, I think it was.
Are you for real?
13 years. But basically after the Easter holidays, every time after the Easter holidays, that next day, the Tuesday, is my Dow Jones anniversary. That's when I started, 2018.
Damn.
13 years later, I'm in Singapore and still doing the same shit. I'm joking. I'm doing a bit more, but it's still been amazing. You know, I mean, you know, the company's done me well. So I'm not a slave to the company. Don't get me wrong, but I have a mutual respect and understanding. You pay me, and you've been good to me, and I'm gonna do the best I can for the job.
Exactly.
But anyway, 13 years, bloody hell, who would have known?
Time flies, bro. Time flies.
Nobody knows. Yeah, time flies. Time flies. Whew,
Well,
okay.
cool. We'll end it on that note. Again, guys, massive thank you for the support on the channel. I did do a giveaway last week, but nobody commented or Nathan, so you didn't win it, and I ended up selling it on eBay. So sorry, please. But I've actually got loads. I've still got loads more stuff. So I need to get engagement from you listeners, and I have stuff to give away for you guys. So if anybody drops a comment to say even hello, and you're UK based, I'm gonna send you something. So come on, guys, let's get some engagements. Let me know what else you'd like to hear on the show as well. But make sure you check us out: Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, SoundCloud, YouTube. We're on it all, guys. Massive, massive thank you. And Instagram page. Make sure you follow the Instagram page, the Brothers Geek Out Podcast.
Yeah,
But
it will be on the description, right?
yes, everything will be in the description. All right, bro. Take care, man.
Cool. Peace.